you guys are focused on working with financial firms, and we don't want to talk necessarily about marketing in regards to financial firms. We're just really kind of wanted to dive in a little bit in regards to what you've seen, working with, firms all around the country. And we work with some firms all around the country too, through groups that we kind of help out and coach. But that's not on the marketing side. That's just trying to help them run a better business, treat
Yep.
their clients better, treat the families they work with, make sure you represent them in the way that they should be represented, and really do the type of planning that we think, and most people that work with us think needs to be done in the way that it should be done. So, but from a marketing standpoint, or from a demographic standpoint, or from a shift standpoint, I guess, what are you starting to see as what retirees are concerned about, what retirees are looking for? Just kind of dive in a little there, if you don't mind.
Yeah. There's been so this is, I mean, what we it's like 90% of what we're just riveted on, and so we're always kind of thinking and studying about this stuff. And there are two things that are true about this demographic, and particularly with big purchases or life decisions, I should say. And it's number one is trust versus skepticism, and trust has become so much more important in how people make, and particularly this demographic makes decisions. And it's harder, I think, a lot of times to trust because there's so many varying points of view coming at you,
Sure.
and like everybody has no, do it this way because it's like it should be this way, or no, this way because it should be this way. And it becomes harder for people to just trust because there's just like people are afraid that they're going to make the wrong decision. So trust is I think, the biggest thing, and making things easy is the other thing. And in a business, I was talking to somebody a few months ago, and he was like, in the financial world, people sell investments and the process by which you invest, and people, retirees, are buying freedom and trust, and that's it. And the more complicated that we make it, the harder it becomes. And our advice has been just to simplify it as much as possible. It's kind of like nobody needs to know how the sausage is made. I just want, like, just let me know what it is, at least to get in the door. Obviously, your business is a very, as deep as I'm into your business, I still have more questions than answers about how the sausage is made. Like, I know generally how it works, but it's so wildly complicated. I'm a fairly bright person. We've been in business for 10 years. We've worked with a lot of financial people in the broadcast business before this. I don't know how you do what you do. All I know is that you have a very specific process. You have an internal process that once people walk in the door, it makes sense for them to succumb to, because it's like, all right, this is what you do. Here's my stuff, and I want to walk away. So, like, what we see, if there's a trend, is no matter what you're buying, um, trust is the very first variable, and people have to earn trust. And
100%.
number two is, how are you making a very complicated thing simple for them? And so I look at those as, the kind of the two most important things that people are looking for.